There's a very quiet moment that changes everything for a woman in an extremely difficult marriage. It's not a fight. It's not a big decision. It's not even something anyone else notices. It's the day she realizes, I actually don't need him to agree with me anymore. And when that shift happens, her entire nervous system begins to relax. Today I want to explain why this moment is so powerful. And before we go deeper, if these conversations help you to feel clearer or stronger, I invite you to like and subscribe to this channel. That helps the message reach women who are, like you, quietly waking up to their own clarity. Okay, let's get into it. Most good-hearted women believe that agreement equals safety. If he understands, if he agrees, if he finally admits that your experience is real, then the relationship can settle. I mean, that makes lots of sense. And so she explains and she clarifies and provides evidence and tries putting it a different way. It's not that she's trying to win. She just wants peace in the relationship. But over time, she notices that there's something painful going on, that agreement keeps moving further away, and she becomes more and more tired and exhausted trying to reach it. Actually, less peace in her heart and soul. See, here's the hidden trap. When you need someone to agree with your reality, you're handing them power over your peace. Because your nervous system stays waiting to be validated, waiting to feel safe, waiting to feel seen. And if agreement never comes, you stay stuck in this emotional kind of limbo. And that's why so many women in these kinds of difficult marriages feel exhausted, even when they're doing everything right. But then one day, something shifts. She realizes that he may never see it the way she does. And instead of panic, it's actually relief. Because suddenly she understands my experience is still real, even if he disagrees with it. And that realization is profound. Because it moves safety from outside of her, like outsourced, to inside her. When she no longer needs agreement, several things happen quietly. She stops arguing to prove herself. She speaks more simply and clearly. She doesn't chase resolution. She stops replaying conversations in her head afterward. Her nervous system settles because she's no longer trying to force emotional alignment that may never come. Simply put, she's grounded in her own reality. Now, here's the interesting part. When she stops needing agreement, the emotional tension in conversation actually decreases. Why? Because she's no longer pulling for validation. She's no longer trying to pull something out of him. And so there's less urgency, there's less emotional charge, less need for him to change in that moment. And that calm, certainty feels different. Sometimes he notices, and frankly, sometimes he doesn't. But she notices, and that's what really matters. Now, let me say something important here. Not needing agreement does not mean you stop caring about connection. It means that you've stopped sacrificing your inner stability trying to obtain connection. And this is emotional maturity. When you allow two realities to exist, he's got his perspective and you've got your perspective, and they can both exist at the same time. Instead of abandoning yourself to preserve harmony. That's where the real strength lives. Now, if you're beginning to feel this shift, if something in what I'm describing sort of resonates, and it's like, oh yeah, that's it. That quiet release from needing him to agree is a sign that you're entering a very powerful stage of growth. In our Detox Your Marriage school community, which is free, the link is down below, we help women build this internal steadiness so their peace no longer depends on someone else's validation. If you want help understanding what this looks like in your specific relationship, feel free to schedule a 15-minute quick start. And before you go, please click the like button and subscribe, and maybe share in the comment section what changed for you when you stopped going after agreement. Because for many women, that's the day they finally started trusting themselves again.